DiamondsForbes DVD.com. Define the Terror Squad for me. I'm confused because it's probably people in the Terror Squad that you don't even know right now.
Oh, I'm shit. Now,
but
the beginning, the original Terror Squad.
Okay, the original Terror Squad. Was it
artists?
Was it a Terror Squad before Fat Joe?
It was a street crew called Terror Squad before Fat Joe.
Okay, and who was that?
But when Joe got on, as far as like what you would know about the Terror Squad, its first two artists would be Keith Nutt.
Okay.
And it would be Armageddon.
Okay.
Those two artists were like the original Terror Squad.
Of the artists, the rappers.
The rappers, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When you go to the street team, it's a whole different thing. You know, that's Little Hag, that's Semi, that's Power, Gizmo. That's just different people that what I'm saying, that street.
What role were you in the Terror Squad?
Well, I came through that system. I came through the street joint. Like Joe got ear about us, about Pun and me and Sace through the street TS. You know what I'm saying? Because we from the hood. We from the same hood. So he's from Forest, I'm from Littleville, and Sace is from the ranch. So those are three like projects that are together. But we was rocking like us. Me, Pun, and Sace was the Full Eclipse crew before we even got.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, with Joe, and that separation came about. But we made noise through the streets, which the Terror Squad niggas that we used to hang with let Joe know about us. And then he came down and he heard us. He met us. And he showed his interest, and then that took on a business route on a high level. But as far as like MCs that he had, like Joe had, as far as Terror Squad, was Keith Nutt and Armageddon. Okay. Then after that, Pun came in, and you already seen the change when the Punster came in, and then he just took over. You know what I'm saying? He took over. He took over just in general. In
the forefront.
In the forefront. He was the leader. Even Joe had to step back and let that rock. And with that being said, Joe put the Terror Squad stamp on him, and Joe and Pun ran with Terror Squad and blew it up to the next level, so where the budgets could be, of course.
So let me ask, Big Pun, one of the greats. I don't even know how many accolades we could give him because he deserved a lot. The first time I heard Big Pun, Matty C used to be the
Matty C.
Matty C was the A&R Loud Records.
He was the one.
And they had the sampler. Yes. The loud sampler.
You not a player?
Yeah, he let me. No, not you. Not a player wasn't on there.
Oh, the toe to toe was there?
No. You Ain't a Killer was on there. Yeah,
You Ain't a Killer.
You Ain't a Killer was on there.
And but the first
I couldn't get past You Ain't a Killer.
But the white label.
No, it was a tape. It was a tape.
No, I know. That was the B side though.
Yeah.
Remember that, because after that was the first single back in the days when they had it on wax, and that was the whole pitch. It was You're not a killer and I'm not a player.
Yeah, okay.
So you understand?
I couldn't get past
that was like the Big Mac, and you know what I'm saying,
the Big Mac. Yeah. So when I first heard that, I was like, this motherfucker. No, let me tell you a funny story about Pun. Me and my cousin right there, when we first saw Pun, was Atlantic Annick. That's when Fat Joe came to perform in Brooklyn on Atlantic and 4th Avenue. Okay. And we was like, yo, who the fuck is this fat dude
Fat Joe
with Pun? So we was calling him Fatter Than Fat Joe because we ain't know his name. So we used to say, yo.
A lot of people didn't know.
Yeah, we used to say, yo, Fatter Than Fat Joe.
And we saw him in the videos too.
Then we saw him in the videos. Then we saw him at Rap Pages, had a showcase. Lehman College.
Yeah.
And Fatter Than Fat Joe rap. Right. And we was like, what the fuck?
Lehman College when they came out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
Y'all was on the radio one night though, and I heard Pun, because you used to call him Big Dog the Punisher, right?
Yeah.
That's what I kept calling. I was like, yo, Fat Joe got this kid named Big Dog the Punisher.
Ooh. Yeah, Moondog.
Yeah, Moondog.
Yeah. So we was like, Fatter Than Fat Joe could rap like a. So that's the first time we heard him, and I knew he was special. But what I wanted to get into was, how long has Pun been going?
It's already been, it's 2000, man.
12 years.
12 years since Pun's been gone. Why isn't Big Pun a household name? Why is he's not even spoken about once a month on mainstream.
Yeah, the mainstream part.
You know.
The hood is always going to love Pun.
Yeah, we love Pun.
Yeah.
But why isn't Pun celebrated for his greatness?
He don't have nobody there for him.
Okay.
There's nobody representing him on a business side, you know, and you know, in my eyes, it's like it's done purposely. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because for to be the first Latino to go platinum and just breach the whole gender gap of black and Spanish and white and all that, you know what I'm saying, and just make it together and be like, yo, he's not the illest Spanish rapper, he's just one of the illest rappers, you know what I'm saying, without a color to be put on him. And he was that nigga. Yeah. He was just that nigga. And you know, you look at other MCs who made, you know, great, they did great benefits for their culture and they color and whatever. If you want to, you know, dissect it like that, like Eminem. Yeah. Eminem, if he dies tomorrow, they always gonna have an Eminem day because of what he done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People like that, you know, Nas, when he came out with Illmatic, like he broke, like he took rap to the next level. So why not Pun? Yeah. You understand? Like, why not Pun? He should be definitely celebrated, just like Biggie is, just like Pac is.
Do they even talk about him at the Puerto Rican Day Parade anymore?
I mean, they throw the shirts out there. They put his faces on shirts.
Is there a big Pun float?
Do they talk about him and give him that beautiful?
Is it a big Pun float?
Not when I'm in it. Like sometimes I still go to the Puerto Rican, but I'm in it. I make sure my float got Big Pun on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's not like my float is gonna be. Because
there's a lot of Puerto Ricans in higher positions in the business.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering why they. You know.
Because if they don't want to open something, like they don't want to open that book up again, that chapter again, because of the personal, the craziness behind it. As far as like the business dealings behind Pun, how manipulated it was and how crazy, you know, how you open up the books on shit. Yeah. Niggas to be like, yo, I don't even want to open up the books on Pun. So it's like that. It's like Joe, you see him flossing, doing things, you know, thinking he's the new MC, you know, mingling with the new era of rappers and all that. But at the end of the day, Joe is the nigga that, you know, is it his responsibility to go and make sure Pun has his slot on his birthday? Like every radio station is playing him? Of course he is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because just as much as you took from Pun after he passed away, like, you know, you're using his name back there so you could give him strength. And Pun gave him that strength. You know what I'm saying? Because Pun, I'm not talking about just being cool with each other or acting like they twins. I'm talking about business power that Pun gave him. You know what I'm saying? As far as like selling 2 million. Yeah, 2 million albums, that's a lot for the white collar.
How street was Big Pun?
Oh man, he was
the street nigga. Because I hear stories like Pun walked around with like 2-3 guns and shit, but
yeah, he was the fire hydrant in every block. That's how street he was.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was that mildew underneath that little seaweed you see from the pump that sometimes the pump runs so much and it be like little fucking seaweed still growing on the side of the crack of the fucking sidewalk. Yeah, that was fun. Man.
Then we have the infamous story of the Jay-Z confrontation in the club. Was you there for that?
It wasn't. Yeah, but it was. People got it twisted with that. It was 2 altercations with Jay-Z. It was that one, the club in Carbons. Yeah, that was a whole different thing. That was Jay-Z wasn't even there.
Yeah, because the story keeps saying that Pun hit Jay-Z in the head with a bottle and all that shit.
That time it was Bleak.
Okay, Bleak got rocked with the bottle.
No, Bleak rocked niggas with the bottle.
Oh, somebody from Terror Squad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bleak rocked somebody from Terror Squad.
You know, you just cleared up some crazy shit just
now. Oh, well, this is what...
All right, tell us what happened.
It was Bleak and them niggas. I'm going to say them niggas because I'm not sure even if Bleak is the one who did it, but it was definitely Bleak in them. You know what I'm saying? That somebody from... you know, at the time, our camp, Terror Squad, niggas got rocked with a bottle. Niggas came back to the VIP bleeding, and then after that, niggas got it popping. Then niggas started chasing, like, the whole Rockefeller niggas out the whole Carbons, the VIP. And, you know, some other niggas from Rockefeller got hit with bottles, and they got fucked up. They got chased out, you know. And that was what happened, though.
Okay, yeah, because we keep hearing somebody hit Jay-Z with a bottle.
Nah, Jay wasn't even there. Yeah. Nah, Jay was there on some other shit, though, on the tour. Okay. I think it was it? Who tour was that? Was it LL's? No, I think it was somebody else's tour. I know Luke and them was there performing. But yeah, one of the tours that we was doing, they had a little private meeting. I think it's because after that situation that happened. And then, you know, Joe and Pun went to meet him inside a room. And, you know, Jay was... You know, I'm a track star inside the room, around the couch. Okay. And you know, that's what I know. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that probably everybody don't know, but I know.
Okay.
You know, and,
you just put some shit out there.
Yeah.
Big Pun and fucking Fat Joe ran down on Jay-Z.
But he was by himself too. But you know,
I don't give a fuck. That's the headline right there. Cuban Link tells the story of how Fat Joe and Big Pun and those some big niggas.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Who wouldn't run around the couch?
Yeah, so you lost, nigga. You lost by default.
Yeah, but you know, in Jay-Z's defense, you know, at the end of the day, Jay did see me one time in a DMX listening party, and he came up to me and he said, "Yo, Cuban," and I said, "Yeah, what's up, baby?" He goes, "At the end of the day, it was never personal.
Yeah.
Like even with Pun's beef with Jay was never personal. It was more of what Joe was implicating and putting in his head, and it was more jealousy towards Jay. Yeah. It wasn't even real shit where they had a situation, Jay did him dirty, nothing. It was just like Joe always felt like Jay was telling everybody his story, like Joe's story, like he was that real nigga and Jay was fake. Okay. So that was the whole situation with that. But Jay approached me and he told me, yo, I heard you niggas feel a certain way about this, that, because he remember, damn, I forgot the other artist. Not Memphis Bleak. The other artist.
Beanie Siegel?
No, before Beanie. Chubby dude. Nice
Source
too.
Money.
Source Money.
Yeah.
He did a song.
Okay.
He getting at Joe and Pun.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We heard it. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, Jay pulled me over to the side and told me, yo, that wasn't even about them. That this, that. Not more of an apology, but more just putting me on point. Like, yo, that shit had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
And you know, I went shortly, he told me, yo, tell them niggas, yo, he's not about to whatever. So I go back and I tell, these niggas, yo, did y'all hear about the song? He said, yo, them niggas try to get at us. They was amped up already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But but I give love to Jay anyway.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he did a lot for the sport. And,
it should be happening, man.
Yeah, it should happen. And it was never personal. I wanted to put it.
Forbes DVD live every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on DTFradio.com.
You want to go and you can't log on to DTFradio.com? Just go to your mobile store and download the free TuneIn app. When you download that app, just search for DTF Radio and you can listen to the show like that. While you want to go, you don't even have to be in front of a computer.